Ooh, welcome to the dark forest. Oh my. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes and let the notifications do their job. Welcome one, welcome all to the dark forest, where you never know what's lurking in the dark. Leslie Johnson, welcome to the dark forest. How you doing? So I hear you picked up a dark forest face mask. Excelente. You should have it in about 3 weeks. Then you'll have something wrapped around your mouth whenever you need it. Safety first. Gotta stay safe against the Rona. The Boggs official. Hey, what's up, Boggs? How you doing? What you been up to? I think I saw you a little bit on the last live stream, but it's been a while. Another day, another day. I wrapped up a 24 minute video for tomorrow night that I just finished editing and uploading to YouTube, and it's set for 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Tonight is a part 2 for everybody that's here. I know the notifications are just going out. But we have the part 2 of My Uncle's Cabin, which is a Wendigo story. Part 1 came out, I believe, last week. And the author told me he wrote part 2, and he's actually working on part 3 as we speak. Part 2 is a shorter video. It's not very long. It's called My Uncle's Cabin, Part 2, The Cheryl Winslow Interview. So, it's an interview video. Still pretty spooktacular, if I say so myself. But he says we're up for a big surprise with part 3. So I expect part 3 to be terrifying. Let's see here. I'm doing all right. Just hanging in here financially by a thread. Luckily, all this bad crap happened around tax season. And I heard that Biden is giving everybody a check. So those are definitely going to help us financially as we are moving out of state on May 1st. Relocating cross country to the eastern coast, southeast, whatever you want to call it. We're heading over to Tennessee. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be a long journey. A little over 2,100 and something miles. It's going to be about a 5-day voyage. Maybe 6 if we hang out somewhere for a bit. I know the missus has a family in Arkansas. So we'll probably be spending a day out in Arkansas and then heading to where we need to go. Leslie says, ordered it straight out. Gotta have a dark elf on my mouth. Oh, brother, I am kinky. There you go. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. I have one launching at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Part 1 of 3 of 40. Holy moly. Part 3 of 40. Jeez, oh, that's a novel right there. 40? Holy moly. Nice. You're Pacific Standard Time too, so you're in California as well. Washington or Oregon, if I'm correct. Yes, we all need that check, but I am getting some Zach merch too. That's right. Whenever you get a check, you buy some Dark Forest merchandise. And you rock it. And you rock it hard. Yeah. Pelosi is calling for it to be the last stimulus recovery check. Well, tell Pelosi it can be the last stimulus check when they open up my damn movie theaters and restaurants. I'm sick of eating outside, and I'm sick of skipping tables. All right? Just go get your shot or stop sneezing on people. There you go. Problem solved. Oregon, okay. You don't like Oregon? I heard it's beautiful out there. It's just full of woods and cryptids and just green everywhere. My cousin went to law school over in Portland. She got her law degree out there, and she just passed her board exam, actually, on her second try. I guess it's really hard. And she loved Oregon, but she came back to San Diego, and I was like, why the hell would you come back to this shitty-ass state? God, it's so expensive out here. She loves it. I gotta be by the beach. I'm like, you don't even go to the beach. I could see if you were a surfer, but you don't even go to the beach. Ugh, I don't get it. Some people. Leslie says, oh, I rock it for sure. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Well, whenever you get the face mask, shoot me another selfie with the mask, and I'll give you some promo like I always do to everybody that sends me selfies. The Bog says, I like Oregon, not Oregon weather, not Oregon political and school system issue. Oh, yeah. So you're a lonely conservative Republican living in a democratic state. I understand. Well, you know how to solve that problem. You move to a red state. There you go. Tombstone, howdy from Australia. Hey, what's up, Tombstone? What's going on? Welcome to the Dark Forest, where all things spectacular are told. Leslie says, I have a love-hate relationship with my state. Well, in Illinois, I know your winters are pretty brutal. I know your property taxes on housing is like insane, just like California. Let's see, it's flat. These are all the negatives. These are all the cons. You have a lot of gang violence in Chicago. A lot of problems there. Pros. You guys have fabulous Chicago pizza and hot dogs. That's always good. Let's see, what else you got? You got the Chicago Cubs, if you're a fan. Let's see. I'm sure it's a lot prettier than in other states, during springtime and stuff like that. But you know what? Every state has ups and downs. There is no perfect place to live. Even where we are moving. Like, it's not perfect, but it's very, very nice, and it's very different from what we're used to, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Oh yeah, it's not all flat. I heard there's some hills. And a lot of horror movies are based out of Illinois. You know? That's cool. Isn't A Nightmare on Elm Street and Chucky and all that based or filmed out of Illinois? I mean, that's pretty cool. Nowhere's perfect. But you do what you gotta do. If you're not happy, move. If you're happy, make it work. Stay. But don't downgrade yourself. I got friends and I'm just gonna buy a condo for $350,000 and stay here. Why? The beach that you don't go to? I don't get it. I really don't. They fight over it. They want to argue and just praise this place. And I'm just like, let me know. Let me know. Especially where we live. It's not wonderful. There's graffiti everywhere. There's homeless everywhere. There's a lot of gang activity. I'm like, you want to stay to have this for your kids to grow up with? Like, really? Like, this is okay for you? I always just tell those people, please travel, visit a few states, and see if the grass is greener somewhere else. Don't just be closed-minded and just accept where you are is the only place you can be, because it's not. There's opportunities anywhere. So enough about that. Let's get spooky. I was planning on finding a short little story to read you guys online. Let me find one. I read 3 stories for tomorrow night's video, all cryptids / paranormal. In a way, one of the stories almost sounded paranormal, but the way it was described, it sounded something like, well, I'm not going to say. That's going to give away the story. Ooh, I almost ruined it for you. Sorry. Yeah, let's just say it kind of had a lot of influences that are cryptid. So, whatever. Let's see here. I wanted to read you guys a little something something. That one's too long. I'm not sure how long that one is. That one's a long story. Oops. Let's see. You love Pennsylvania? My family is originally from Pennsylvania. I mean, this is going back a long time. But part of my family is Polish descent. And there's a lot of Poles in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of Poles in Chicago, too. Let's see. Oh, this one's a series, huh? Ooh, that one's way too long. Dang, I was trying to find some short stories for you guys. It doesn't look like I can. Let's see. Ooh, maybe this one. I got one. I grew up in a haunted house. Yeah, let's do something on the paranormal side of things. I am shy about speaking of this because it sounds unbelievable, and I don't want it to affect my credibility in real life with other people. I do not claim to know what happened in these scenarios. I don't ascribe as it being ghosts or anything specific. All I know is that things happen in my house that I cannot explain. We moved into a house built in 1980 and 1992. I had a bedroom on the top floor that always made me feel strange. I was 4 at the time. I never played in there or slept in there. I slept on the floor level with my brother's room for about a year. As I got older, I got over it and started sleeping in my own bedroom. Things happened in that house pretty infrequently at the time. I only really just felt as though I was being watched and ran through the house quickly at night to go to bed. I only ran through the house quickly at night to get into my bed. I always felt extremely exposed, and I don't know why. At one point, my dad and I were in the living room playing cards. I was maybe 8 years old at the time. We heard the sounds of someone like walking back and forth in my brother's bedroom right above us, but no one else was home. We went upstairs to my brother's room and saw nothing. We then heard the same walking in our living room where we played cards, so we went back downstairs to check, and again, nobody was there. At that point, we heard it in our wooden basement stairs, up and down, over and over. We checked that too, and it stopped. My dad and I both experienced this together, and neither of us could explain it. Around that time, I woke up in the middle of the night and felt this horribly depressing feeling. It was the same way the demeanors in Harry Potter made them feel. Just all that joy had to be sucked away. I felt it in my soul somehow, like it was part of me. Then my body just started shaking like I was having some kind of a seizure. I know this sounds made up. I know it does. But my body was shaking like crazy, so I started praying and it stopped. I was afraid to fall asleep again after this in case this was going to happen again, but it never did. I did not have epilepsy. I was awake the entire time. I can't explain what had happened. Perhaps there's a medical explanation. I never really looked into it. When I got older, things started getting worse. As a teenager, I would wake up in the middle of the night to sounds of someone walking up and down the stairs right outside my door. I would hear glass breaking in the living room. I would hear shuffling. I could never find evidence that things were altered in any way. No broken glass, no furniture out of place. It was bizarre. I never stopped feeling like I was being watched, but I never saw anything. I just always heard things. My dad, however, claims he saw his grandmother in an old rocking chair in our basement, and she was telling my dad he needs to straighten up. He died 2 years later. Ooh, that's kind of spooky. There's more to that story, but I want to catch up on your comments. Ooh, yeah, let's go here. Howdy from us. It's destiny we met. Sorry for you. Okay, Dark 96744. Aloha from Hawaii. Hukalakahiki. You know you want to do me. Hey, Dark, what's up? Welcome to the Dark Forest. Terrence Childs, what did I miss? Well, just a little bit of an introduction, a few jokes here and there, and then I was reading a haunted house scary story. How are you? Now, I'm going to take a swig of this iced tea. Alright, let's get back to this spooky tale. Lying in my bed at night, I would be watching TV or reading. I'd blink without thinking about it, and in my mind I could see an image in my bedroom with different creatures in the corners just staring at me. I would blink again and the creatures would be, in my mind, standing above me or right next to me. Now, I could definitely consider this as some weird psychological thing, manifestations, but I figured it was worth mentioning anyways because I would just like to, because I would, let's see, where to say, but I would just see these absurd humanoids type things in my bed when I blinked. And then I'd blink again and they'd be gone, staring at, gosh, man, this print is so small. Jesus. Let's see. There was a very tall, bowed woman in the corner once, covered in rags and skinny as a rail. She was very hunched over, and suddenly she was towering above me. It was like a scary movie, and it really freaked me out all the time. Another was a short little stumpy creature with a snarling face, also covered in rags or something, so I couldn't make out its body. Almost like Cousin It, just covered in something, but not hair, and only maybe 3 feet tall. Anyways, the scariest thing that had ever happened was around 1 p.m. in the afternoon one day. I was home alone. All the doors were locked. I was taking a bath upstairs. Ooh, naked. The stairs were right outside the bathroom, directly in front of it. I was just bathing and relaxing when I heard my dog barking and making grunting sounds. She liked to sit on the stone mantel by our fireplace, and it sounded like her little nails were scraping across the stone. She was grunting like she was being shoved, which was strange, but I didn't really think anything of it. Suddenly, I heard what sounded like an extremely heavy something storming up the stairs. We had 14 stairs, and I only heard about 5 stomps. I grew extremely still. So the water in the tub wouldn't make a sound. I then heard heavy, angry breathing right outside the bathroom door. It sounded absolutely ferocious, and it did not sound like a human or any animal. It just sounded like primal rage. I can't really describe it. I'm not religious, but I started praying because that's all I could think about at the moment. Suddenly, it just stopped. My adrenaline must have been insane because after that moment of being absolutely stunned, I put my towel around me and looked everywhere in my house in case there was an intruder. I checked the doors, and I noticed that they were all locked. There was no one in any closet, under any bed, nothing. It was just gone. At that point, I grabbed my cordless phone, no cell phones at this time, and ran to the bottom of my driveway where I called my best friends to come get me. I slept with the lights on for the entire year after that. When we moved out of that house, everything stopped. I never had another paranormal experience, and that was nearly 13 years ago. I don't have an explanation, but I don't know if I even want to know, to be honest. Ooh. That was spooky. Well, I'm glad that girl got out of there, I'll tell you that. Something didn't want you in that house. That is for sure. Let's see here. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to get something in the bathroom. So what else is going on? What'd you guys think about that spooky haunted house? Pretty creepy, huh? She's hearing things up and down the stairs. Sounds like it was attacking or messing with her dog. Pretty spooky. But luckily, it didn't seem like a violent ghost. It wasn't attacking her. Maybe there's good ghosts and bad ghosts. Who knows? Don't know. Some of them might just be tricksters. Let's check this out here. Let's see what's going on here with my notifications. Alright, he's got a new video. Blah, blah, blah. Love your videos too. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. Okay. Just checking. Dark96744 says, it reminded me of a couple of the encounters I had. Ooh, so you've had similar encounters to that story? That's pretty wild. Hopefully, you're no longer in that same house. But then again, sometimes entities are drawn to a person and not a place. So, like the movie Poltergeist, even though they moved, it followed. Carol Ann, go into the light. Yeah. Ugh. I'm ready for this new Mortal Kombat movie to come out next month on April 16th. My boy, my favorite character from The Last Samurai, I forgot his name. He's playing Scorpion in this movie, and I'm like, hell yeah. He's such a badass. I love him. That and The Conjuring supposed to come out, I believe, in June, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was coming out in June. Conjuring 3. I could be wrong, but I think it is in June. Technically, it was supposed to come out last September, but because of everything that's been going on, everything's being pushed back. Yeah. Antlers. Where's that movie? That was supposed to come out last month. I've even tried to find it on Pudlocker and different streaming services. I can't find it. I guess it's just not available yet. I did see Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage. It's like a mixture of Chuck E. Cheese and Five Nights at Freddy. I want to say it's probably one of the worst films I've seen with Nicolas Cage. It was not good at all, and I am absolutely so happy that I streamed it and I never paid for it because that movie sucked. Really, really sucked. Like, I'd give it like a D-. The only reason why I didn't get an F because there was a sex scene. No, but for reals, like, Nicolas Cage never even spoke in the whole film. Not one word, I'm telling you. He would answer questions, and he would do things, and it was action-packed. He never spoke in the whole film. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I was really disappointed with that movie. I mean, if they're going to do a Five Nights at Freddy's style, they might as well just do it based off the game. Let's see, Dark says, nothing really happened at my house other than when I encountered the spirits of my last two dogs and the spirit of my late mother coming back to check up on me. Wow, that's pretty wild. That's pretty wild, yeah. I would love to see my mom and my grandma. That'd be really epic. I don't know what the rules are upstairs, but that would be pretty nice. Well, it seems like you had some positive ghosts in your life, not negatives. So that's nice. That and what's up with this Resident Evil reboot? First they're talking about a Netflix series, then they're saying it's going to be a movie. Well, which is it? And I heard it's going to be based off the video games with Leon and that other girl, which is good. You know, I want to see it based off the video games. Brian Reyes. Hey, Zach, baby, from Columbus, Ohio. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing? Dark says, but I have encountered a Hinutama, I believe they are called, will-o'-the-wisps in Europe, and a shadow entity while hiking. Interesting. I have never heard of that. That's interesting. Leslie says, hey, I've lived in Ohio too. We're besties. I've never been to Ohio. I got a couple friends. One's in Columbus and one's in Cleveland. Yeah. But I've never been there. But I have a couple of friends that live there. "30 minutes on the dot." Look at that. Nice. We are a rockin'. We are a rockin'. So I got good news that I mentioned before, but I finally have a date when it's going to be coming. I am having a new intro custom made for my videos, which involve yours truly, the Dark Forest Elf, a little mixture of Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark with the whole campfire with the storyteller's chair that's triangular in shape, made out of stone. Those are hidden Easter eggs in the intro that only fans will catch on to. There are some dogmen in the distance and some spirits in the woods. And I even asked him to throw in a Dark Forest wooden sign somewhere. So I tried to keep it authentic and straight up our alley. So I gave him some ideas. This guy's making it from scratch, custom. Really cool individual. He says it should be done by March 20th. So we're going to rock with the other intro that I've had for quite a long time until I get that from him on the 20th. And then from here on out, that's going to be the only intro I will be using because it's custom and it's awesome. It's like a movie. It's like anime. It's not just like an image, you know. It's legit. So March 20th, I should be getting that new intro, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. He's given me kind of like a layout, comic book strip kind of things with the different scenes. No movement videos, but just like a comic book, you know. Scene 1, this is what happens. Scene 2, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm loving it. It looks great. Yeah. Got my elf guy with the green cloak on. He looks sick. Looks like he belongs in Lord of the Rings or something. It's really sick. It's really cool. Me too, Leslie. I can't wait to see it. Like, I've only gotten that little script. I haven't seen any actual video of it yet. He's still working on it. So I'm definitely looking forward to it myself because it's really going to bring out the Dark Forest with the channel really well. With the whole campfire in the woods atmosphere. It's right up the alley. It's right up what's going on. So, yeah. That, and we're just packing lots of boxes, guys. My dining room has boxes galore. Some of the boxes here are like almost touching the roof by like 1.5 feet. We don't have a ton. We're not keeping any furniture. Not even the computer desk because it's falling apart on me. The couch is being sold. The dresser's already sold. Keeping the TV, but the TV stand, I'm just going to get rid of it because 1, it's glass. 2, one of the shelves is like broken on it. I mean, you wouldn't know unless you asked, but it's just falling apart. It's old, so we're just keeping the bare things, bare necessities, clothing, memorabilia. My collections is a big part of this pile here. As you guys know, I collect a lot of Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and X-Files, and Vanilla Ice, and stuff like that. Stuff from the 90s and stuff. So I have a huge collection. I got like 4 or 5 huge bins on wheels full of my collections. And that's taken up a lot of space. But we have a U-Haul U-Box pod that's going to be dropped off here on April 2nd. And it'll be picked up, I believe, on the 28th of April. And then from there, the driver's going to drive it all the way east to our destination. And then sometime within the last week of April, this guy's coming up to pick our second car up and put it on his trailer and with the other cars he's got. And he's going to drive the car out there. So it'll just be my car. And we'll drive over there in my ride, you know. It'll be cool. It'll be easier, and we're not going to receive our stuff from the pods until like the 15th of May. So there's going to be like a week where I have nothing. So whatever we take in my car, we'll have access to right away. So the computer's going in the car. Our main clothing's going in the car. Not all of it, but just like what we need until our pod arrives, we'll go into like a couple suitcases, you know, which is fine. The bed's not going. Our mattress is beat up to all hell. Let's put it that way. There's been a lot of work on that mattress. A lot of serious activity. And the mattress needs to retire. Yeah, we need a new bed. Yeah. With a frame, you know. I broke my other frame. I had a nice wooden frame. It was almost like a Japanese low bed. I broke that. Well, yeah. You don't need to know the details. So yeah. So eventually, once we get settled in, and eventually we buy a house, we're going to get all new furniture. It's going to be really nice. But we're going to start off in an apartment and get pre-qualified and, see what areas we like. And then we've already been talking to a realtor out there. So, yeah, we'll figure out what neighborhoods we like. I want to make sure we get into a neighborhood that's friendly, safe. I want to see kids outside riding bikes, And I want to see people decorating for Christmas. I want to see kids and people decorating for Halloween. I don't want to be in a neighborhood where people don't trick or treat. Like, I want that nostalgia. I want to be in a place where kids go outside trick or treating in the neighborhood and people got lights on and special effects and smoke machines. Like, I want to be in a neighborhood where people celebrate holidays. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, those are the plans. So I want to say sometime next year we'll be in a house. But this year, I think we're going to just be in an apartment. We'll probably start house hunting. But I don't think we're actually going to get keys to our own house until next year. That's just my predicament. Let's see. Brian says, got to see that Mortal Kombat movie. Absolutely. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, that one sucked. Yeah, you talk about Willy's Wonderland? Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, and I like Nicolas Cage. Con Air, 9mm. I mean, he's made a lot of great films. Nicolas Cage is cool. Paid the Ghost. I mean, he's made a lot of good movies. Face Off with John Travolta. Excellent movie. Monster Hunter with Jajovich was good. Oh, yeah, that blonde girl from the Resident Evil films. Yes. Monster Hunter was cool. I liked it. Yeah, I streamed it. I liked it. Brian says, doing great, Zach. All right. Well, thank you so much, Brian. Lived in Cleveland, too, when I was little in Brook Park. Nice. I have no idea where that is. Don't know anything about Ohio. But I will tell you this. Ohio is the birthplace of Arby's. And that's awesome. Because I love Arby's. Absolutely. Let's see. Meg J. Nice. Oh, Nick Cage creeps me out. Really? Is it just a certain movie that he creeps you out from? Or is it the way he looks? Is it his hairline? What is it? He's not my favorite actor, but I've liked a lot of his movies. I think Face Off is probably one of my favorites, if not the best, by him. My favorite movie involves Tom Cruise, and he's not my favorite actor. But my favorite movie is The Last Samurai. Absolutely, 100%. That's my favorite film. The whole history of it, like that stuff happened. There was Japan's Civil War with the samurais, and the scene with the ninjas was so hard. Meg says his face. Yeah, especially when he tries to act wild and his eyeballs are all popping out. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, his face, huh? Yeah, he's not super sexy, Meg. Yeah, he's not that sexy. check this here. Okay, it's still going. Okay, I was just checking. Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was a wonderful movie. Another good movie was Broken Arrow with Christian Slater and John Travolta. Again, that was a good movie. Excellent movie. Yes. A lot of good movies. I'm a big movie person. I could sit in my sweatpants and sweatshirt and cuddle up on the couch with blankets and pillows, and as long as I got snacks or drinks or something to eat, I could sit there and just watch movies all day. I could watch all the Rockies in order, all the Rambos in order, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, you name it. We could do horror movie marathons. We could watch The Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Jason, all 3 Poltergeist movies, Pet Sematary, you name it. Like, I love good movies. Love Panda Heart Child. Hey everyone. Hey Love Panda, what's up? Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing on this thirsty Thursday? But here's a good question. Ready, guys and gals? Who's better, Rambo or Duke from Predator, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger? Duke from Predator or Sylvester Stallone, Rambo? If they were to fight to the death, who would win? That's my question to you, because I love both. One battled an alien, the other one battled like full-on armies. Both tough guys. Both big 80s actors and 90s. Who would win? Who would win and who's sexier? There you go. Might be 2 different answers. All right. Meg says Duke, 100%. Gotcha. Panda says both really have their own skills, but gotta give it to Rambo. All right. Anybody else? He's resourceful. Absolutely. He could camouflage and disappear in any situation, survive and hunt and eat. He's a natural-born killer. Remember, both of these guys were like special forces, like Army Green Beret. Both of them are badasses. Duke killed a predator, but there's nothing saying that Rambo wouldn't have killed him either. Let's see. Robert Hand in my cock? Robert Hancock. Ask for Prez. I don't understand that. Oh, Zach for Prez. There you go, Robert. There you go. Well, Biden beat me to it, you know. I guess I just didn't get enough votes. Brian says you are an animal, Zach. Oh, you have no idea. I put that eek in freak. I'm going to go with Team Rambo. Sorry, Meg. I'm rocking with Rambo 100%. I like Duke. Don't get me wrong. I like Duke a lot. I think he was an amazing character on Predator. But then again, you got Danny Glover. He killed a Predator too, so... Makes you think. How awesome is Duke when Danny Glover killed Predator in the second film? Shit happens. Turn around, turn around. Over here, over here. I'm going to have to go with Rambo. You know, if Danny Glover could kill a Predator too, then Rambo all the way. That's just me. I'm pro Stallone. I am kind of being biased, Meg, so don't take it personal. Don't bitch slap me, okay? I love Rockies, Rambos, Cobras, Over the Tops, everything Stallone. I'm a big Sly Stallone fan. Always have been. Southwest suburb of Cleveland. There you go. Well, East 1999. There you go. Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's about all I know. Other than, like, Twista. But I was more of a Bone person myself. Well, only a few of you voted. This is a personal attack. Well, you were the only one that voted for Duke, you know? I mean, hey now. I think Wendy's was invented in Ohio, too. Maybe it was Wendy's. Maybe I was wrong. Let me check real quick. Where was Wendy's invented?
Columbus, Ohio.
There you go, Columbus, Ohio. Maybe I was wrong. Where was Arby's discovered?
Ohio.
All right, we're both right, Brian. Look at that. We're both right. All right. Yeah. Made your nipples hard, didn't it? We're 1-1. Leslie says, have you seen the Weird Al Yankovic take on Rambo? It's stupid. No, I haven't. I have not. Arctic Fox 28. I absolutely love listening to these stories. Well, thank you so much, Arctic. I appreciate it. Love Panda says, he has a point, Meg. I do. And I love Predator films as well. A lot. Only the first two, though. Alien vs. Predator, those were all horrible. I had really high expectations for those, and they just failed to deliver. I like the Aliens films, too, but I really only liked the first two movies. Part 3, the whole prison thing, and after that, it was just kind of downhill for me. I actually like Aliens Part 2 the best. That's actually my favorite Aliens film. When they go back to the planet with the Marines and they try to kick some ass. Predator, gotta be Part 1 in the jungles. Absolutely. Rambo, now that's a hard one. That is a really hard one for me. And I'm not even talking about the two newest films. If we were to just the judge on the first 3 Rambo films, which one is the best, I don't know how I could answer that. Because Part 1 is legendary. He was smaller, younger, but the whole plot of survival and the way he was mistreated, and it was just amazing. And then you got Part 2 in Vietnam, and he's kicking ass, and the Russians get him, and he's like, Murdoch, I'm coming to get you. Oh, and he kicks those Slavs' butts. Oh, man. And then you got Part 3 when he's in Afghanistan. Again, kicking Russian hiney. And he is big as F in Part 3. Steroided the hell out. He was big as hell in Rambo 3. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Love Panda Heartchild says, I love Hellraiser and Aliens. Yes, Hellraiser's good. Again, I only like the first 2 films. The original's fantastic. With Frankie, gotta love Frankie. Come to Daddy. Ooh, he was awesome. And then Part 2 with the whole insane asylum thing. Yeah, that was creepy as hell too. Yes, I agree. We need more good werewolf movies. It's been a long time since they've done it. I think the last good werewolf style film that I remember seeing was Underworld. They were called Lycans, with the vampires. And it has Kate Beckinsale too, and leather, and that kind of helped. It helped a lot, actually. But I love the Underworld movies, except for the fourth film. That was kind of crappy. But the first three were fantastic. As far as Rambo movies go, I can't really pick which one I like the best. I think part 3, he looked the best, but I think as far as size and bulkiness with his muscles and everything, and I loved his fluffy hair and stuff, but I would have to narrow it down to part 1 or part 2. Deep down inside, I want to pick part 2 in Vietnam as my favorite, but the first one's so classic. It's hard. It really is. Leather makes things better. Absolutely. Good one, Panda. Brian says Rambo, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. I love both, but man, you can't go wrong with Stallone. You can't. The man's a legend. So is Schwarzenegger. He's a legend too. Let's see here. Well, I'm glad I don't live in your house, Brian. I'll tell you that. Panda, that rhymes. I might make that into a t-shirt. Leather makes things better. That's kind of hot. I think I'm going to make that into a cool t-shirt. Now I just got to come up with some type of an image that's appropriate to have with that slogan. Maybe I'll add, leather makes things better in the dark forest. / Zach Baby TV. Nice. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That is cool. That would make an interesting t-shirt indeed. Oop, that's TikTok. Man, my TikTok's been doing pretty well, and I just started it last night. Yes, I started a TikTok. And completely different from my YouTube channel. Like, I'm not even linking the two together. It's straight up funny, cruel, hilarious comedy videos. They have nothing to do with horror at all. And it shows my face, so I'm not even gonna share that information. Let's see. A gnome with a ball gag. I don't know about the whole ball gag thing. I never thought that was cool. I never got into the whole whips either. Yeah, leather's hot, but that's really as far as it needs to go. Rambo cuts that guy's heart out and shoves it in the guy's face. Yeah, that's Rambo for you. John Diarrheal. Diarrhea of Varial. More werewolf stories. Hey, John. Yeah, when I get some more werewolf stories, I'll be more than happy to narrate them, but all I get is a bunch of Dogman stuff. Dogman stuff and other cryptids. Slenderman style stuff to Wendigos, which I love. Skinwalkers, Nightcrawlers, Hodags. I had a couple stories on Hodags. I doubt I'll see any more of those because it's only in like one area of Wisconsin. I don't know. To me, it wasn't too fascinating, but it was nice to learn about a different cryptid that I had never heard of before. So, Yes, leather makes things better. I need to make that into a t-shirt. Absolutely. I will indeed. That's good too. I listen to them before I crash out. Excellent, John. Well, I'm glad you like to crash out to my voice. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do what? You might be answering somebody else's thing here. Aliens was the best Aliens movie. Yeah. I like actually part 2 the best when they go back. To me, that was like hardcore action packed, and I like the Marine guy. One of the main guys, I forgot his name, the white guy. He's one of the Marines. He's kind of cocky. He was in Aliens too. He's also on Predators Part 2 with Danny Glover. He's the new transfer in. He's the annoying guy. So he's in both films. He actually passed away a few years ago. Meg says, greatest bedtime stories ever. Nice. Are you referring to the Dogman stories or one of the other cryptids? Probably the Dogman stories, from what I'm telling, from what I could see. Tonight's story, as I mentioned earlier in this video, before a lot of people started coming in, was tonight's story is an interview, and it's part 2 of My Uncle's Cabin, which is a Wendigo series. I didn't know it was originally going to be a series, but since it's doing so well, and the author was reading everybody's comments on my channel, he decided to make a series out of that story. So he wrote part 2 and sent it to me. And it's an interview about someone else who had a similar encounter with the Wendigo. So it's an interview story. Still pretty graphic. Some things happen. You've been warned. And he told me to get ready for part 3. That it's going to blow my mind. And I'm like, oh. Sounds interesting. It's going to blow me? All right. We'll see. I know it's going to be loaded with a ton of action. Probably a lot of gore. A lot of death. Who knows? I have no idea what he has prepared for part 3, but I absolutely loved part 1. It's very well written. The guy's a fabulous writer. It makes things so much easier to narrate if it's written properly. It really is. Because, you know, you get stories where the punctuations are incorrect, the sentencing isn't right, they don't separate paragraphs, and it's just really hard for me to know exactly how I'm supposed to be presenting it as a narrator to have it sound correct. And I spend more time trying to fix it or figure it out when I should just be recording and editing certain things later on. Ooh, Zachariah Erickson for a $4.99 donation. Thank you, you sexy beast. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, brother. That really helps out a lot. If I had a bottle here, which I've done in the past, I would take shots for everybody that would donate to the super chat. There was this one time I had 15 shots in a 2.5 hour live stream. You guys were just pumping me, and I was just down in those shots. I don't know how I walked down the stairs after that, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it was literally 15 shots. You guys were just rocking me that day hard. I forgot the people that were... There was 2 guys, Voltron76, and then another guy, Bear Inc. I forgot the other guy. they were battling each other to see who could give the most money, and I was like, whoa, slow down, guys, slow down. I mean, I'm not going to tell you no. You know, it just shows me how much of a fan you are. But I told him, just join the channel, become a channel member. If you go to my channel, like right now or whenever, there's a word that says join right next to the subscribe button, and it's in blue font. You could become a channel member. I do random shout-outs, early access to videos, and I always mention your channel name in my intros. Same thing for people who want to become patrons as well. Whatever fancies you, I guess. But thank you so much, Zach. From one Zach to another. Thank you for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. It will go towards the Moving Out of California Fund. We are leaving the state May 1st and heading east. Speaking of which, where is everybody at? Where's everybody from? We already know Leslie lives in Illinois. Brian is in Ohio, or he used to be in Ohio. God, you know, as soon as I live stream, everybody wants to get up in my ass. Hold on. Let me see what's so important right now with this podcast, guys. Yeah, I do a podcast too. It's a butt plug? What is a... What? Just looks like cereal to me. Sorry, I'm in a private chat room with people I do a podcast with called The Horror Burrito. And they're sending me pictures of something, and they said it's a butt plug. And I'm like, doesn't look like a butt plug to me. It looks like a bag of cereal, like Fruity Loops. What the hell? Where are they coming up with this? They're bored. They are bored. But we're all really close friends. We all talk a lot of crap together. We joke on each other, and we come from different areas. Two of the guys are in Florida. One's in Wisconsin. I'm in California for now until we move east. Let's see. John says he's in New Mexico. Ooh, are you in Santa Fe, Albuquerque? What part of New Mexico? Meg says I'm in dirty Jersey. Ooh, like the New Jersey Devil. Ooh, now that's a cryptid I haven't done yet. I know about the New Jersey Devil, but no one has actually sent me some stories based off the New Jersey Devil yet. And I'm looking forward to it too, because I kind of already know about it. Brian says the Van Helsing werewolves were pretty cool too. Yeah, if you ever saw the movie Trick or Treat, the werewolf girls were pretty good in that too. Brian says, oh, I already read that. Mutant artificial intelligence. Is there a difference between patrons and members? Yes, there is. Channel members, patrons and channel members, I actually represent both of you guys on my intros. I both give early accesses and stuff like that, but Patreon is a different website that is linked directly to my PayPal, and it's a separate website. A lot of YouTubers have it for people that want to support the channel. There's like different tiers of different amounts depending on what you want. The only difference is channel members, it's linked through YouTube. So if I give early access information to channel members on like in the community tab on YouTube, patrons actually don't see that because they're not channel members. I would have to log in to that website on Patreon and post the same information for you guys to see if you're patrons. So channel members, they're basically the same. It's just channel members. It's connected. It's part of YouTube. Patrons is a separate entity that's still linked to me. They're both linked to me. Randomly, when I get high ballers and people are donating like more than usual, and they buy merchandise and they send me selfies rocking my t-shirts and stuff like that, like Matthew Bauer and Voltron76. Those are like my two hardcore fans. They periodically pop on the live streams. I actually mail them merchandise. I actually send them free stuff because they're so donacious and amazing. But yeah, if you want to be a channel member or a patron, your name would go on my intros, on my videos, on whichever direction you want. Also, if you become a channel member, you'll have a symbol on your name in the live streams showing that you're a channel member. And it will announce it on the live stream right now if you join the channel while this live stream is going. And there's 4 categories with the channel members. There's an entity, there's a Wendigo, there's a Dogman, and then there's a Dark Forest Elf. There's 4 categories. Just depends on how hardcore of a fan you are. It's absolutely your decision what level you want, but it just lets me know where you stand. I hope that answers your question. Channel members is directly linked to YouTube, and patrons is a separate entity just linked directly to me. But I do the same perks. I do the same awesomeness for either one. So whatever you're more comfortable with, do it if you want to support the channel and be a part of the Dark Forest family. If you pick the Dark Forest Elf, if you become a channel member, if you pick option 4 as the Dark Forest Elf, that gives you a bunk up in the treehouse. Have a fresh pair of sheets and whatever else dandy that you may acquire. That is the ultimate channel member option. If you become a patron, sky's the limit. You could really enter any amount you want. There's like 7 different options. But like I said, I rock with both of them. I represent anybody that represents me. So let's see here. Zach says Georgia. Hey now. Love Panda Heartchild says Texas. Let's see. John says Espelona. Where's Espelona? Is that in South America? Never even heard of that. Is that in Europe? Joshua says Pennsylvania. All right, we got a little bit of everywhere right now. Okay. Dark says, I saw someone selling a plug with a D&D dice. That's funny. Interesting. I wonder what your role may be. That was a good one, Panda. That was funny. That's true, Dark. That is true. Anything can be. That's right. Just like little kids with their G.I. Joes in the bubble tub. You guys are funny. There you go. Barrels of lube and a smile. Let's see. Bill Paxton was the actor in Aliens you were referring to and who died recently during an operation. Yes, Bill Paxton. That's it. Yeah, I liked him a lot. He played that cocky character very well. He was a very good actor. Oh, Espanola, New Mexico. Okay, got it, John. Thanks. Okay, I've never heard of that city. I only know Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Not going to lie. And Roswell. I know that too. Archv, love from Pennsylvania. Excellent. So we got 2 people from Pennsylvania in the house tonight. That's awesome. Welcome, Archery. Archv, something like that. Thanks for the info. Good to know, as I am a patron and members to different sites, but never knew the difference, as I have learned that Super Chat takes a huge chunk from the sites. Super Chats takes 5%. It's not a huge percentage, but they do take their cut because OBS is a separate entity that's linked to YouTube, so they take their cut before it goes to YouTube. But it's whatever floats your boat. If you want to do a super chat, 5%'s no big deal. I accept anything and everything. I'm very grateful to all of my fans. I don't complain, even if it's a buck. Whatever. Voltron throws hundreds at me. You know, he's just making it rain all over. Same with Matthew. He's a rock star. But if you want to do the Patreon route, it's see, I don't have any moderators to put the link up here. But if you go to Patreon and just search Zach Baby TV, you'll find me if you want to go that route. Or you can just become a channel member. Oh, I have my PayPal information, Meg. That's a good option. I have Cash App, but it shows my personal name on there. I also have Venmo. That also has my personal information on there. So I actually add PayPal as a secondary option in my description box on my videos, just if people are not comfortable with becoming a channel member or joining Patreon, which they all accept PayPal, so it's really no difference. If people just wanted to do like a one-time donation, just use my PayPal. You know, it's fine. It's no biggie. Channel membership is cool. It lets me know who's rocking. Patrons as well. It's just really cool with people that are channel members because it shows on the live streams. And that it's like an extra perk that other people don't have. So that's what's kind of separates patrons from channel members, is definitely with the live streams. We have descended into madness quickly. Yes, perverse freaks and geeks. There you go. Yeah, we pretty much talk about everything on these live streams. Spooky, funny, everything. It's all good in the Dark Forest hood. Brian says, yep, still in Columbus. Yeah, Bill Paxton was cool. He did his roles very well. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Hell yeah. I remember that. Nice. Definitely. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what direction you want to go to, Mutant. If you want to join my Patreon or if you want to become a channel member and be part of the Dark Forest family. You'll get the same perks and shoutouts either direction you go. Do you want the link to my Patreon or do you want to go the channel member route? Because if you want to become a patron, I could send you the link right here in the chat room. Or you could just become a channel member and it's a heck of a lot easier. It's really... Ooh. Mutant artificial intelligence. Like your show, Zach. Keep up the good work. Oh, Mutant, you just made my nipples hard. Thank you so much, Mutant Man, you. All right. Look at that. Mutant artificial intelligence. Making it rain in the Dark Forest. Yet, I don't even see a cloud in the sky. But I felt a breeze just go past me, and it gave me goosebumps all over my body. Panda says, see, you mentioned Trick or Treat. Now I need to watch it later. That's my movie. I watch it every year on Samhain. I don't know what Samhain is. Trick or Treat's cool. It's kind of like a low-budget movie that really got popular. I thought it was cool. The flip-flopping between characters got a little confusing for a little bit, though. But, I mean, there were some cool scenes. I like the werewolf chicks. I like how they lured the guys in when they think they're going to get some, and then they get eaten. I like that creepy guy that was burying people in his backyard, killing the fat rude kid. Gotta love Sam. Sam's the man. Sammy. Sam was so cool. And the ghost kids from the school bus. Man, the whole movie was cool. The whole movie was cool. Yeah. They have been seeing UFOs flying over New Mexico. Look it up. And airline pilots seen one not too long ago. I believe it. Roswell's like a hot zone, man. Area 51. Nevada, hot zone. I don't know why the aliens like the desert so much. I don't. Mutant artificial intelligence says, haha. Thank you so much, Mutant. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Work it. I had to take a snapshot of that. Got to post it on Instagram. I'm also on Instagram, guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on there, too. I post a lot of thumbnails for new videos coming out. I like to post pictures of food because I like to eat. I post random pictures of whatever. Honestly. But I'm always open to getting to know my fans better, and at the same time, I don't mind you guys getting to know me better too, so it's cool. But yeah, let me know if you want to be a patron or something. I could send you the link, or you could just hop on board the channel membership, whatever you want. More followers on TikTok. Great. Whoop-de-doo. When you start paying me on TikTok, I'll start making more videos. Let's see. He played in Twister. Yes. Oh, you're right. Brain fart. Yes, he was absolutely wonderful on Twister. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He was the one that refused to sign the divorce papers. Yes, Twister's a classic. Good movie. Like it a lot. Leslie says, has anyone had nightmares where you are paralyzed and see dark spirits? I have. Totally freaky. No, I haven't. I've seen spirits and stuff, but I've never been paralyzed like what they do in movies and stuff. I've never like that, no. Fist of Glory? Or, I'm sorry, Fist of Groovy. Fistful of Groovy. Sorry, man, I always mess up your name, dude. Whenever I read your name, I think naughty thoughts. I can't help it. Yes, when I was young, I had a dream like that. Well, that's spooky. I've never had a dream like that with sleep paralysis or whatever it's called. Ara Chivi says, I love how Area 51 is trying to not look suspicious when at the same time it's out in the middle of nowhere in the desert and surrounded by no trespassing signs. Absolutely. They got something to hide. There's a reason why they're out there. There's a reason why they have orders to shoot on the spot if you trespass. There's a reason for it. They're hiding stuff, man. Edward Head, prime example right there. Mutant artificial intelligence. If you see it, Edward Head, his font is green and he has a symbol next to his name because he is a channel member. He is part of the Dark Forest family. He actually is one of 2 of the Dark Forest elves. He has the bottom bunk on one of the bunk beds, and his desires is freaky elvish women. So I supply that for him. What's up, Zach? You got any more Dogman in Georgia? Not yet, brother. I got 3 cryptids coming out tomorrow night. None of them are in Georgia from what I could remember. Trying to remember any of the states they were in, if they were even mentioned. I don't remember. Sorry. I recorded this morning for like 3 hours. Totally forgot. Tonight's story is a part 2 from the original Wendigo story of my uncle's cabin. And tomorrow night I have 3 cryptid stories. It's about 23, 24 minutes long. It's pretty cool. My personal favorite is the first story. The second 2 are okay, but I like the first one best. Let's see. Fistful, you're never the same after you have. Fistful of Groovy. My dream was I was in a room and the door just slammed open. Then a dresser was thrown against a wall with force. Sounds like you were watching The Conjuring 2 or something in that one. Then a shadow person appeared in the doorway the whole time. That's spooky. I've never had dreams that creepy. I've had creepy dreams where I was cussing in my sleep. And I could actually do something like with my ears to where it like sounds like bass in my ears. I can't explain it, but that was happening in my dream and I woke up and I'm like freaked out. It was crazy. That actually happened like a couple months ago. I haven't had a nightmare in years, but I had a creepy one about 2 or 3 months ago. I was talking to my sleep saying F you, F you, F you, but I was saying the word over and over in my dream, and I woke up. There was something behind me in this like underground sewage tunnel. I was trying to escape some weird jail-like school that was like outdoors. It was like a tennis court, soccer field. We weren't allowed to leave, and there was like military type people having us there, and I was trying to escape with somebody, and we ran down a hill, and I found some like sewage thing, hopped in, went down the stairs, and it was like some creepy haunted like underground bunker, right? And there was a sliding glass door that led to the outside, almost like someone's porch. And I was freaked out because I was seeing spirits and things moving and stuff, so I was trying not to get noticed. And I was going to the sliding glass door to open it to go outside, and some of the police officers from the school I was attending or something were there. And I was like, ah, crap, I'm not going to open it now, because it was locked. And then they were looking past me, they were looking behind me, and I felt the presence of something big behind me. And I knew it was some kind of creature or monster or some type of spirit entity, dark man, dark figure, shadow man. And as I was turning around, I was just saying, F you, F you, F you. And I had that weird noise in my ears that almost, if you could make it, I don't know how you, it's something with your ears. It almost sounds like the vibration of the T-Rex footprint in Jurassic Park. The boom, boom. But it's like a vibration in your ears. But I was doing that in my dream, and I was getting freaked the hell out. And I woke up, and I'm like, whoa, that scared the shit out of me. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a real scary dream. It's been a long time. I've been in a hospital with this creepy lady. I think she's somebody I know. Of course, you don't know them in real life, but you do in your dreams. And she grabs me by the throat and lifts me up with one hand, and her eyes turn black, like from the Supernatural TV show with the demons. And all I'm doing is I do the sign of the cross with my finger, and I start saying Our Father and the Hail Mary and stuff, and I'm just saying it to her, and it's like not even phasing her. And then I wake up because I'm just like freaking scared. Luckily, I know to wake up and get the hell out of there when things go south. When I know I'm not going to win, I'm out of there, right? I wake up and I said, whew, all right, let's try for a different dream. Let's see here. Let's see. Mutant Artificial Intelligence says, good to know, Zach. Yes, good to know. When I woke up, I couldn't move for like 10 or 20 seconds, so that's creepy. Yes, it can get horrifying indeed. That's okay, Zach. Love all your cryptids. All right, well, thank you so much. It's just what people send me. I haven't written anything in a while. I won't, tomorrow night's cryptids are cool. Tonight's is a part 2. It's actually an interview of someone that's had some type of similar Wendigo encounter while camping. And I'm really looking forward to part 3 because he's writing part 3 right now. So I'm really interested to see where that goes. Do you believe in vampires? Edward says. I want to. To live forever, to be elite, to be virus, cancer-free, immortal, to live with all my pleasurable pleasures, take what I want, who I want, when I want, live where I want to live how I want to live. Vampires have it made. They could do whatever the hell they want. Have you ever seen the movie Interview with a Vampire? Good example. On the downside, vampires, they just drink blood, right? I don't think they eat food anymore. That's the downside. That, and don't they have like a thing with being out in the sunlight? So there are a couple cons to being a vampire. Yes, all the earthly pleasures are there. Immortal being the top of the list. Downsize. I can't have my burgers and sushi and barbecue ribs and things like that anymore. 2, I can't be out in the sunlight. That kind of sucks. But who knows? They might be real. Oh, I have dreams like that all the time. Have you ever had a dream so strange that you're like, where did that even come from? I've had some weird dreams that make absolutely no sense. It's weird because in the dream, they make total sense. Like, I totally understand everything that's going on. It all seems real. I've had dreams where I'm fighting Freddy Krueger in a dumpster. Like, tell me, how does that make sense? I still remember that because I had that dream like so long ago, but I still remember it. Panda says, I had a nightmare. A dark spirit reached through my body and started squeezing my heart. I woke up unable to breathe, and my heart was racing, and I had a handprint bruise on my chest for like 6 days. Whoa, Panda, that's spooky. Oh, you got touched by a spirit. Dang, that's creepy. Man. I have nightmares every night, but never afraid. I just get used to it. Last night was frying eggs on the stove, and a grease splattered all over me, and I caught on fire and melted. Oh gosh, that sounds horrifying. This is an interesting one, like you were the Wizard of Oz witch. Instead of water being your weakness, it's bacon grease. Yeah, there are cons. Sunlight and steaks. Yeah, steaks, yeah. Meg says, I could never be a vampire because I need my beach time. Ah, she's a beach gal from Jersey. I'm from Jersey, like Jersey Shore. Yeah. She needs her beach time. Yeah, so you know what? I think I would rather be like a lichen / werewolf because they're immortal as well. Their downside is silver, but they could still have their earthly pleasures, and they could still be in the sunlight, and they could still eat food. The only bad thing is that they'd mess up their clothes whenever they want to transform, and then they're butt naked. And you might end up like being somewhere you don't want to be naked at. So what are you supposed to do? Tie a jacket around your waist when you transform so you have something to wear when you go back to human form? I don't know, kind of I'd be spending a lot of money on clothing. But if you compare the two, when it comes to food, both are immortal. When you compare the two about food and being able to be in the sunlight and the dark, I think I would rather be a lichen, like a werewolf. Definitely got to go doggy style. Oh yeah. I just think it's a better option between the two. Can a vampire truly find true love or have truly love? I don't know. I mean, like Meg said, I kind of want to be able to be out in the daylight. I want to be able to eat regular food. I don't want to sit there and spend immortality just drinking blood. Like, I don't know. Like, it sounds better to be a dog man, like a werewolf. Like, it sounds better to be a lichen, honestly. I just have to buy a lot of clothes, I guess. And just it's not like you don't have that strength before you transform. I just think it enhances. But I still think you have supernatural strength, even as a human, even if you don't choose to transform or not. I love cooking, so I can't be a vampire. A witch needs her sweet tea. Ah, we have a witch in the house. I like to cook too. I actually cooked up some custom shredded chicken tacos tonight. I caramelized some onions and red peppers and jalapeno peppers and marinated the chicken, shredded it up, made homemade guacamole, heated up some small tortillas, and I made some bomb tacos tonight. Meg J, I don't know. I've had a couple people tell me they don't see the join button on my channel. Like if you go to the actual main channel for Zach Baby TV, it should be next to my profile picture near the subscribe button. Make sure you click that bell too, that it has the 2 lines on each side. That way you always get notified for new content. But if you don't see the join button, you might have to use a different web browser. I've noticed that. You might have to use Internet Explorer or Firefox if Chrome is not showing it. But I go on Chrome on my phone just to check it, and it shows the join button. So Chrome should work. But if not, try your desktop computer or laptop. It's there. I mean, I got members. The Dark Forest is growing like wildfire. Or you might just want to try a different web browser. But you have to try different options. If your phone's not working, try a different web browser on your phone. Try your home computer, but it's there, believe me. Yeah, I want to be a daywalker too, so I think I'm going to pick the lichen. I think I'd pick werewolf. At least we could still have food, right? I don't want to drink blood all the time. Yes. Fistful of Groovy says he would be one too. All right. Yes, Daywalker it is. Let's see here. Love Panda Heart Child says, well, we have separate belief systems, but I say you can worship whatever after you please. Just don't hurt me or disturb my property. There you go. Let's see. Hairy and angry or smelly and eats only blood. I'll take the Mimi. Not worried, Fistful. Weird. I'm on my phone and I've joined other channels before on it. Yeah, I don't know, Meg. That's weird because when I go on my thing, I see it. But my buddy of mine, he's a patron now, but he was looking for the join button too, and he even sent me like a screenshot, and he was like, it doesn't show, and I'm like, that's weird because I see it, and other people's seen it obviously because there's channel members here. It might just be a different browser. Like if you're using Chrome on your phone, try using Firefox or Internet Explorer. Ooh, somebody found the right spot. Welcome Meg J to the Dark Forest entity. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Dark Forest family. Now your name will be highlighted, and you'll have a symbol next to your name. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it so much. Yeah. The family just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Blade was a daywalker vampire, and he could still eat regular food. Yeah, because he was only half vampire. I respect all paths to whatever you believe, but I warn none, so no worries. Aha. Leslie says Blade is hot. Wesley Snipes was in his prime back then, and I thought his haircut was really cool. Welcome to the Dark Forest. Make sure you wear some tight pants so your cheeks are clapped too loud. You see that, Meg? He's already telling you how you should dress. He says you make sure you dress up with something nice and tight. Who knows, Archivy? Maybe leather is an option. Maybe skirts. Maybe it'll be Jeans? Who knows? I mean, there really isn't a dress code in the Dark Forest. It could be leggings, whatever. You can't tell her what to wear in the Dark Forest, Archibald. You can't. You can't control. Craziness. But you're more than welcome to join too, Archibald. You know, if you're trying to tell everybody how to dress, you could always put your money where your mouth is. Got it, had to go on the laptop. There you go. See, I knew there was a solution, because I know I had it set up correctly. But thank you so much again, Meg J from Dirty Jersey. Thank you for joining the Dark Forest family and becoming an entity. Love Panda says, I Wiccan Druid. Ooh, that's spooky. Well, don't put a spell on me, please. I just can't tell. It annoys me when people can't tell the difference between a Wiccan and Satanist. Yes. I don't know anything about that Wiccan stuff, so I can't say. Dark says he'd be half vampire. Yeah, so you want to be Blade. You want all the perks of a vampire and still be able to do what you want during the day. Fistful of Groovy says, I'm literally just fine being a normal dude. Alright, well, you be a normal dude, Fistful. I'll become a Lycan werewolf and take over the world. Matt Petiti. Hey, Matt, what's up? Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing? I am pretty well versed in religion, and I know there is a difference. I am a Christian, though, and most in my herd would call you Satanist. I don't think so, though. Memes are the silent ninja or the heinous clown. It hates memes. They give me the willies. I've never even heard of those. I would love to hear some stories about some of those, though. Sounds interesting. I'm always looking for different cryptids to tell stories about. Castlevania stories. Matt says, doing good, Zach. What about you? I'm doing fine, Matt. Thank you for asking. Just trying to survive right now, man. They keep raising the rent out here. The taxes are ridiculous out here. I'm telling you, man. I can't wait until May 1st to get the hell out of California. I will never come back. Maybe to visit, see some family and stuff, but I would never, ever move here again. Never. It's not the same place it was 20 years ago. It really isn't. Memes. Yeah, sorry, I can't pronounce it because I have no idea what it is. Meg says, Mimi's the clown that paint their face white and do those ridiculous hand gestures. Clowns never scared me, guys. My favorite horror movie is It, the original with Tim Curry, 1990, Stephen King. It's my favorite movie, but clowns necessarily never scared me growing up at all. Oh, mimes. There you go, mimes. Is that what it is? They pretend like they're stuck somewhere and they're putting their hands up like a box and stuff or pulling on invisible ropes. Yeah, though they don't scare me either. They're funny. Matt says, where are you going to move to? I am moving... I don't know. Do I want to say? Then you're going to know where I am and you're going to, stalk me and stuff. Ask me for selfies. Try to grab my ass. I don't know, Matt. Do you really want to know? I'm just kidding, Matt. I'm moving to Tennessee. I'm not giving exact cities, area codes, or anything like that, but Tennessee is the place to be. All 4 seasons with light snow, southern hospitality, great food, kind people, slower paced living, no traffic, no state tax, Smoky Mountains, good barbecue, good whiskey. Absolutely love Tennessee. Mimes. There you go. Now I'm going to say it right. Thank you, Leslie. Mimes. Got it. I know exactly what those guys are. Justin Hall. What's up, Justin? Welcome to the Dark Forest. How you doing? Also, a heads up, Meg. I've already recorded tomorrow night's video, so your name won't be in the introduction on my videos until Saturday's video, because everything's already pre-recorded 1 day in advance. Just letting you know, but I'm a man of my word. I always hook everybody up. But it's already done. It's already recorded and uploaded, so there's no way for me to add to it at this point. But I got you on the Dark Force list now, so Meg J from Jersey is part of the Dark Forest family now. So you have clear passage into the woods without any worries of any entities or cryptids. You're completely safe. It's like a badge of honor. Let's see here. Oh, it's what I do, Meg. I give everybody a shout out, whether they want it or not. It's just my way of giving back to the fans. It's my way of doing my part. Let's see here. Oops. Sorry, I'm just reading something on my phone real quick. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, let's go. My new video just posted, so I had to share it to some pages on Facebook and stuff. Also, I gotta throw it out there on Instagram as well, because I let people know on Instagram when a new video posts as well, so they never miss a video. And Twitter. I'm on Twitter as well. I'm everywhere. Alright, let me catch up. Sorry. I just don't trust clowns. There you go. Okay, Panda. Congrats, Meg. Alright, yeah. Shout out to Meg for joining the Dark Forest. Now, Mutant, it's just your turn. Let's make an army. Meg says, this means that I don't have to be scared of Dogman anymore because I'm protected, right? LOL. Absolutely, Meg. That's exactly what it means. This means whenever you enter the Dark Forest, whether it's to hang out in the treehouse with the rest of us, or around the fire as we tell scary stories and drink beers and take shots of Patron and eat some barbecue, you're safe. Whether you're on the dirt path, and it's a scary path, it's a windy path. It's a good mile to get to the Dark Forest, like to the headquarters area here. You're completely safe. Entering, relaxing, and leaving. Completely safe. From all creatures, not just Dogman. Wendigos, skinwalkers, nightcrawlers, anything and everything. You're completely safe. So, yeah. That should make your night a little better. I would invest in a shotgun too. See, Fistful, you would, because you haven't joined. You're gonna have to accompany someone that is a channel member for your safety, or you could just take the risk. I suggest running, but at the same time, Dogmen are very fast. Mutant Artificial Intelligence says Zach has that smooth narration radio voice. I appreciate that, thank you. I could change my voice, if you want me to. Just depends on the mood. Panda says, I feel like no one is that happy and not eating kids while they wear squeaky shoes. I don't know, Panda. Like, clowns never really was a thing for me to be scared of. Just never really thought them to be anything but weird. Well, Leslie, if you don't like clowns, don't go near one if they make you scream. I agree with Matt, yeah. Yeah, Mutant's right on that one. It's hard to sneak up on someone with squeaky shoes. Let's see here. Justin Hall. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I remember that, Fistful. The whole clown sightings thing. That was, like, big. I remember seeing that on Facebook, like, everywhere. People are, like, creeping people out and stalking them, wearing clown outfits, walking around the streets. And, yeah, I haven't heard about that for, like, forever. That was, like, a really quick fad, I guess. I don't know. Brian Rise says, great state for dogmen. Yeah, I've heard about Tennessee. Tennessee's got cryptids. I don't know why either. Why is Tennessee home to like so many cryptid sightings compared to like other states? Like Texas is a big one too, but Tennessee's got like a ton of dogman related stories. Primarily in the eastern part, some in the middle, but the Appalachian Mountains are to the northeast, and the southeast is the Smoky Mountains. And I think the Dogmen are really prone to like the forests and mountains in general. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I hope I never have to find out. Oh, Panda, watch out. Matt is a-flirting with you. He says, love Panda. My name is Matt. How are you? Oh, watch out, girl. Matt got game. Hey now. Matt got game. I will start a rapping. Panda says, hey, Zach, I got about 10 pounds of butter out back. Think you could have a casual conversation with it? I need to make grilled cheese. Now you're talking my language. You start talking about bringing out the butter. Oh, yeah. You know, I had grilled cheese sandwiches a few nights ago for dinner. I didn't feel like cooking. I was lazy. I was watching a scary movie. I've been binge watching Supernatural. I know they stopped with the series, but I kind of was hardcore into Supernatural the first 9 seasons. I thought season 10 was horrible, and I stopped watching the show for a couple years. And I've been having trouble finding shows to get into lately. So I was like, maybe I'll just hop back on board with Supernatural and finish the series. See, I'm in the middle of season 11 right now, and it's good. It's better than season 10. Season 10 was horrible. I did not like season 10. I actually got a haircut a few days ago at the barbershop, and now I got the Dean Winchester hair, kind of like the little mohawk spike short hair kind of deal with the taper fade on the sides and the back. I mean, I'm not as sexy as Dean Winchester, but I got his hair. But, yeah, Supernatural's cool. I really like that show a lot. But yeah, back to Panda's butter thing. Yeah, I can make a mean grilled cheese. And I'm inventive with grilled cheese sandwiches. I'll put a piece of bologna on a grilled cheese sandwich, dab it with some Tapatio hot sauce, and then fry it up. I'm telling you, it sounds kind of awkward, but it's good. I didn't know that, Leslie. So the clowns were actually killing people out there in Chicago? That's wild. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. I just see a lot of the funny videos about it. Yeah, cryptids just love that deep south music and good whiskey. You know what? You might be right there, mutant. I know I like my whiskey. I like my Jack Daniel's Fire, which is my favorite, and then I like the Jack Daniel's Apple. I like the Crown Royal Apple. Those are my things. Yeah, that's my thing. My favorite is the Jack Daniel's Fire, though. I love that hard cinnamon. It's better than Fireball, because Fireball is like syrup. That's what kind of turns me off about Fireball, is its composure. It's so thick, it's like cough syrup. The flavor's good. It tastes good. But it's too thick. And Jack Daniel's Fire tastes exactly like Fireball, but it's not cough syrupy feeling. So I've pretty much tossed Fireball to the side, and I'm strictly Jack Daniel's Fire right now. And actually, that's what I was taking shots of when everybody was doing the donation war here. The 15 shots was fire. My throat was burning, baby. Man. Yeah, that hard cinnamon, man. Whew. Yes, sir. Goldschlager does the same thing. Yeah, and good barbecue. Absolutely. I know I'm going to gain 30 pounds when I move to Tennessee. I already know. I'm going to be I'm fat and I'm proud. Shoot. Give me some frickin' baby back ribs and some turkey legs and some cornbread and some collard greens. Oh, God, yeah. Man, I'm starting to get hungry. Yeah, if there's a piece of meat in a grilled cheese, it's no longer considered a grilled cheese. I guess. I don't know. I just remembered there was a time frame where I was pretty poor, and I had to be inventive. Frozen pizzas in the oven. I would buy a block of cream cheese and a set of asparagus, and when I put the frozen pizza in the oven, I would put sticks of asparagus all over the pizza and let it cook on top of the pizza. And then the last 5 minutes before the pizza was done, I would cut up thin slices of cream cheese and stick it on top all over the pizza and let it like halfway melt on top. It was fantastic. It doesn't sound right, but it really tasted good. You know, when you're struggling, you find ways to make things taste good. You know, you mix things up. Yeah, Fireball is way too sugary. You know, I just don't like the texture of it. It's too thick. Meg says Pappy Van Winkle bourbon. I've never had that, but I know Robert Van Winkle is vanilla ice. Yep. Ice, baby. Love me some vanilla ice. Hell yeah. Pappy Van Winkle. I've never had that. Huh. I like the Applejack. Yeah, the Applejack's good. It is, but I like the Fire better. It's just me. It's still on. It's ending soon. I can't stop watching it because I put too much time into it to quit now. I think I missed the conversation as to what you're referring to. Been doing Kentucky bourbon lately to save a few bucks. Still good, though. I've never tried Kentucky whiskey before. I'm sorry, bourbon. Nope, I haven't. I'm a West Coast boy. I'm a San Diego Charger over here. Well, they left me too, so I don't know terribly a ton of things about the South or the East Coast. One of my best friends from the military, he lives in New Jersey. He lives in the northern part? Yeah, I forgot the name. Let me look that up real quick, because I know he told me, and he told me whenever I wanted to go to New Jersey, and I plan on making a trip out to New Jersey, he told me to hit him up, and he would pick me up and take me out and wine and dine me, you know, without expecting anything in return. Let's see. Let's see where he is. Let's see. Oh, he's got a full-on gym in the basement. That's so cool. That's another thing about the East Coast. I want a basement. Ugh. What's the city he lives in? I'm trying to find it. He is in North Jersey, close to New York. He didn't tell me the city. I guess he never told me. He just told me he lives in North Jersey. That's all I know. Let's see here. Lots of forests in Tennessee. Yes, and that is one of the great things I love about Tennessee. I love the woods. I love camping, doing a little bit of hiking. Rip Van Winkle bourbon puts you to sleep for 20 years. Ooh, dang, that's the hardcore stuff there, huh? I got into baking for a while. I love doing sourdough bread with your own starter. I like sourdough bread. I don't like if it's like extra sour. I can't eat it if it's like super duper sour. But if it's like regular sourdough bread, toast that up with some butter, I'm good to go. Or some hot, fresh bread. Some French bread, hot, fresh with butter. With like a big plate of spaghetti. Now we're talking. I'm on the shore by Asbury Park, Jersey. It is the favorite place I have ever lived. Ah, okay, so you're probably not from Jersey, but that's your favorite spot right now is by Asbury Park. Interesting. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of ass over in the park, I guess. It's a funny name. I made a bourbon caramel sauce for it. Ooh, I bet that sounds kind of nice. Eastern Tennessee is close to the LBL, Zach. Watch out. Hey, actually, LBL is North Tennessee by the border of Kentucky. I don't believe it's in the eastern parts, so I'm safe. I'm not moving to the northern part like Clarksville or nothing like that. No. I'm not moving to the north, so I think I'm safe. Panda says, I make like 24 different breads, 17 pancakes and waffles, over 100 types of muffins and cupcakes. Holy crap. Panda Heart's like my grandma. That's awesome. My favorite bread is pumpernickel. Hot, fresh pumpernickel bread with garlic butter. I can't even find pumpernickel bread in stores. Do they even make that bread anymore? Or is it like gone? I love pumpernickel bread with butter. I can't find it anywhere. I've looked. I've looked in several grocery stores. Nobody sells it. My favorite pie is boysenberry pie, which is very similar to blackberry pie. But I love to eat me some pie. Oh, yes. Better than cake. I'm not really a cake person. It just makes me feel horrible. It's like kind of makes me feel sick, like if you eat too much popcorn, you get that sickness feeling in your stomach. It's the same way with me with cake. I'd rather just eat pie. Plus, I'm Dean Winchester, you know. I gotta have me some pie wherever I go. I know, Dark. I'm starting to get hungry, too. I also cooked up some pork chops, too, as an extra, just in case if I got hungry later. I might have to grab those really quick. I'm just going to eat them cold. I don't care. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where did it go? All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I couldn't find my paper towels for the life of me. Oh, that's good. Sorry. I got some of the seasoning on my fingers. I always wash my hands. But now they're dirty again. Yeah, these pork chops are good, too. They're thin, too, so they didn't take too long to cook. Screwing my diet listening to these goodies. Oh, I've tried dieting. It just never works. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta catch up with all you guys now. This is crazy. Let's see what kind of crap you talked while I was gone. Let's see. Let's see here. Sorry, you're gonna have some food ASMR right now, because I'm gonna eat right now. Ooh, all the way in New Hampshire. Ooh, I heard New Hampshire is gorgeous. I've never been there, but it's ranked like one of the best places to live in the country. I bet your winters are brutal, though. Brutal, sorry. I had family that lived in Burlington, Vermont. Nice. Whew. They get some snow up there. Pumpernickel with dill dip? Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think I've ever tried it with dill dip. I love dipping stuff. I dip my fries in my ranch. I dip everything. We all know what happened in LBL in 1982. Oh yeah, you guys have been telling me stories about it. I still don't know where that is, but I know it's in the northern part of Tennessee. I've never had pumpernickel bread before. My mom used to work at a steakhouse in Alpine, California, a small little mountain town by Julian. And they had pumpernickel bread like on their menu or whatever with their food for their steaks and stuff. It was kind of a fancy steakhouse. And that's the only reason why I know about pumpernickel. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Let's see here. Salmon and some... Ooh, I like smoked salmon too. Oh, love some smoked salmon. Let's see. Okay, so they are in certain stores, but it's kind of rare. I wonder why it's so rare, though. Why? Why is pumpernickel so rare? It's aggravating. Ah, it's in New Hampshire? Lucky. Man, it's not here in Cali, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Come on, Panda, make us some bread. We all want some pumpernickel bread with some dill dip. With some garlic butter. Come on, sister. Make it happen. Chop, chop. Ooh, German chocolate cake. That's good. That's the one with the coconut, right? God, that's good. That's some good cake right there. Chocolate fudge brownie. Oh, that's my favorite ice cream, too. Thanks for the pea, Zach. What? You guys heard all that? Ooh, my bad. How the hell did you guys pick that up on the microphone at my computer desk? Wow. Sorry about that. But yes, of course I washed my hands. But yeah, I didn't think that would pick up on that. Because it's like way across the other side of the room. I feel much better, thank you. No mute button that costs extra. I don't know whether I should be embarrassed right now or just laugh it off. I'm kind of 50-50 right now with that whole situation. Yeah, I love pie. Yeah, boysenberry pie. My grandparents actually grew boysenberries in their backyard with the vines and stuff. I would go out there as a kid and just pick them and just blow on them because there'd be little ants on them, and then I'd just eat them right in the backyard. I love boysenberries. Bruce Hanson, what's up, Australia? Good day, mate. No shrimp on the bobby. What's going on, Bruce? How are you? I am here eating, listening to Zach take a big leak. Oh, shit. I had no clue that was going to get picked up. I would have muted the mic. I had no clue. I mean, it's way across the room. For gosh sakes. Oh, more than 60% of our small businesses shut down permanently because of the global situation and how poorly the state run it. Oh, man, that's horrible. That's a lot. 60% of small businesses shut down. That's bad. Fried whole catfish, brown sugar hot water cornbread, and collard greens. Oh, God. Cornbread and collard. You know what I like to do? When I have some cornbread, I put the collard greens and the juice on top of the cornbread. Let it soak into the cornbread and then eat it together. Hell yeah. That's how I do it. Yeah, I told you, Dark. I'm going to be snacking at the same time. It's food ASMR right now with this pork chop. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, Dark. Yeah, I don't think pumpernickel is a thing here in California anymore, Fistful. It used to be. Back in the day, at least at the restaurant my mom worked at when I was a kid, they had pumpernickel. Like, that was their main thing. Pumpernickel can be the region's thing. It came from Germany. So places with a high German population tends to carry it in store. You know what? That makes sense. There's not many Germans in Alpine. But maybe, yeah, on the East Coast, parts of the Midwest, there's more German people. So, yeah, maybe. Oh, man, I hope there's some Germans in Tennessee. I want some pumpernickel. Later is apple, pineapple, peach cobbler drizzled in caramel and topped with heavy whipped cream, homemade. Oh, I'm such a fat ass. That sounds good. Oh, I was drooling on that one. Peach cobbler? Or pear cobbler, okay. I mean, I like peach cobbler is my thing, but pear cobbler, I don't even think I've ever tried pear cobbler before. Wow, that sounds good. I want cheesy garlic bread right now. Garlic, you can't go wrong with garlic bread. Not at all. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. You guys are rocking. I'm loving it like McDonald's. Have it your way. You've never had boysenberries? Never had pumpernickel? Fistful. No, it's not that. You know, different cultures, different parts. Boysenberries are actually kind of hard to grow in Southern California because the dirt's all crappy. Pumpernickel seems to be a rare thing. So, boysenberry is almost like a crossbreed between raspberry and blackberry. Like, that's the best way I could describe it. What type of mic is that? I'll buy two. What, one for the bathroom, one for here? I have a Blue Yeti microphone. Yes, Fistful. It's always good to be experimental with foods because there's so much goodness out there, especially with different cultured food. I love Mexican food, Japanese, Chinese. I tried Indian food. It really wasn't my thing. I mean, it was alright. It was good. Like, it wasn't bad, but it's not something I would, like, drive for. You know what I mean? But it was alright. I think I like the rice better than anything else. I love Filipino food, too. Mexican food's probably my favorite food, though. Like, real, authentic, California-style Mexican food. Southern California. Northern California Mexican food is different. They're cheap with their meat up there. They add beans and rice to their burritos. They're called fillers. Oh, Leslie. Yeah, she bakes us all these cookies and all this cornbread and collard greens. Yeah, she's going to be our main baker for the Dark Forest, I have a feeling. Mutant says, my backyard surveillance light just went on. Only sneaking creatures can cause that. Ooh. Go check it out, but make sure you have a shotgun with you. Chili dogs with extra peppers, Loco Moco, which, yes, I know, it translates roughly to crazy booger. But here in Hawaii, it's hamburger steak with brown gravy and a fried egg. Whoa, that's totally different. I never even thought of brown gravy hamburger steak with gravy and an egg on a hot dog. That's interesting. I like New York style hot dogs, the sauerkraut and mustard. I love sauerkraut on a hot dog. Hell yeah. Either that or with some kielbasa. And those are like the only two things I think I'll eat sauerkraut with. Fistful says, I have gained like 20 to 30 pounds during this whole quarantine. Oh, I thought you were going to... I was like freaking out before I actually finished your comment. I thought it said, I gained 20 to 30 pounds during this whole live stream. Yeah, that was better than quarantine. Yeah, I think that would have came out better. Bruce wants to know where Leslie lives. Uh-oh, we got another relationship blossoming in the Dark Forest, guys. Bruce and Leslie. Bruce is in Australia. He's going to be one of those K1 visa brides. Or bride man. Ha! Hey! Oh yeah, Meg. Probably a good idea to go back inside. The New Jersey Devil is watching you. And he's hungry. Leslie says, Illinois is a rough state, expensive, with a lot of failing businesses, high taxes, high crime. Depends on what town or city you are in. Absolutely. That's why I won't live in Illinois. Brian says, Dogman killed well-to-do family. of 4 and LBL in 1980. Their name was Well-to-Do. That's a weird name. That's horrible. Dogman killing people up in Tennessee. They know I rock the Dark Forest, so I think I got to pass. Zach, if you ever visit Hawaii, I can guarantee you will love the food here. It is a melting pot of culinary goodness. I've been to Hawaii twice, brother. I was in the Navy for 4 years. Prior to being a YouTube superstar, I was in the military for 4 years. We went to Hawaii on our way to Iraq to drop bombs. And on our way home, we stopped in Hawaii. But I didn't get a chance to check out all their foods. I was usually at the bars. I wish I could have did more other activities in ports. Tours, museums, tasting the cultural foods. My mindset was different back then. Let's see. If you order food delivery around here, by the time you get it, furs are already grown back. So I guess Uber takes a long time. Sauerkraut and kielbasa, yes. Yes, Meg. Yes! 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 Like that one commercial. Herbal Essence. Yes, sauerkraut and kielbasa, great combination. Always. Especially if you have a kielbasa hot dog with sauerkraut with some mustard. Kielbasa is amazing. Sauerkraut, they're just a really good combination. And I've had kielbasa hot dogs, like in the bun, just like a regular hot dog, but it's kielbasa. Put some sauerkraut on there with some mustard, you'll be in heaven. By far the best dog in the world. Absolutely. Making homemade egg rolls, stuffed sweet and sour chicken wings, and fried rice or ranch dressing baked pork chops with asparagus and homemade cream-style corn. Ooh, that's a hard one. I like lumpias. Egg rolls are good too, but lumpias are the Filipino. They're smaller. And then the Vietnamese places have their own style of egg rolls as well. I don't know, it all sounds kind of good. I guess I would just have to do some taste testing of a little bit of everything to see what I would vote for the future. Bruce says, Leslie, it sounds like a few Aboriginal missions that I know of, mate, you could take care of. Okay. Meg, all you need is a small Bluetooth speaker and your phone. There you go. I've helped people gain 30 pounds. I bet you have. You're talking about all kinds of goodness over there. I'm still stuck on your collard greens and cornbread. You know how hard it is to find that in California? It is mission impossible to find collard greens and cornbread. It really is. Even at Phil's Barbecue, which is really popular out here, they don't have either one. Brian says most Jewish bakeries make pumpernickel bread. Oh. I've never been to a Jewish bakery before. I've been to Mexican bakeries, but they don't sell pumpernickel. Dark says, thank you for serving in the military. You're welcome, Dark. I did 4 years. They begged me to re-enlist, but I did not want to stay in. So I just finished my contract, which was 4 years. Got out, went to college, got a job. Now I'm doing YouTube. So, wow. So much time. So much time. Been to a lot of countries, though. I've been to Hawaii twice. I've been to Malaysia. I've been to Hong Kong. I've been to Guam, Bahrain, Dubai. I've been to Portugal, by Spain. I've been to Australia, Perth. We were supposed to go to Sydney, but we voted not to so we could go home faster. So we skipped it and went straight to Hawaii, then back to San Diego. Never got to go to the Philippines. Never went to Thailand. Never went to Singapore. I heard those were some really good ports. Zach, you game at all? I used to have an Xbox until it crapped on me, so I haven't played video games in a while. I used to have Steam on here to do online gaming, but my computer's old and it really can't live. Like I actually tried live streaming while I was playing the game. One, I need 2 screens. I don't have 2 screens. That way I could have the live stream on one and the game on the other one. 2, my computer's just not good enough. Like, under the hood. Doesn't have enough RAM, doesn't have good speed. I need a whole new setup for a computer system. But yeah, I would love to do some live streams where I'm playing scary horror games. Like survival type stuff. And live stream it so you guys could get freaked out with me. And I plan on getting something with a webcam so I could have me in the corner getting freaked out and getting scared, and you could see the jump scares and everything, because I will be playing in the dark. That's the whole point, is to get scared. Sounds good. Matt, a hot dog with mustard. There you go. Put some sauerkraut on it. Oh, yeah, if you boil your hot dog, you're ruining it. You gotta fry it or grill it, dude. Grilling's the best way to go. Let's see. Beef tamales. Oh, I love tamales. I like the chicken one with the green sauce with a slice of jalapeno or serrano pepper inside the tamale. Oh, it's so good. That's the secret, is that serrano or the jalapeno pepper that's like just melts in your mouth like it's cooked or boiled or fried. I don't know. But there's a piece of pepper inside it, and it's like super soft. And it has the green sauce with the chicken. Oh, God. That's my favorite tamale. I'd get them homemade. But I eat tamales so much, I only crave them like once or twice a year because I get tamale'd out. I really do. After a while, I eat so many of them, I'm like, okay, I don't want tamales for like 6 months. I'm done. You know? It's one of those things. Yes, people who boil hot dogs are heathens. Absolutely. I mean, I am part Norwegian, so I got some Viking blood in me, but I would never, I would never boil hot dogs. You could ask Ragnar Rothbuck. Never. Only grill. Absolutely. Oh, they would always boil them? Ah, it's horrible. Yeah, it's gross. Drink the hot dog water. That's nasty. Fistful. That's gross. Would never drink hot dog water after boiling hot dogs. That's just nasty. That's so gross. Fox. I don't know. You call me Fox Mulder, Meg? I mean, X-Files is like my favorite show. I wish they had good tamales here. I spent a ridiculous amount of money ordering some from Texas a few months ago. Still wasn't the same. Well, I know what to get you for Christmas. Yeah, you gotta be around the Mexicans to get the real deal for tamales. Yeah, they do it the best. Absolutely. I batter fry mine and stuff them with jalapeno cheese. Oh, hell yeah. So when you bite into them, they ooze cheese. Oh, yeah. Yes. Absolutely. I remember those hot dogs with the cheese in the center, like the ones they made for kids. I remember I loved those growing up. I would eat them raw to the bus stop. That would be my breakfast. Oh, you could have that hot dog water. I'll pass. Sorry. I'm pretty adventurous with food, but I don't think I'll do that. Sorry, I can't do it. There's just certain things I won't eat. I won't eat balut, which is a Filipino thing. It's like a half-developed chicken. It's still liquidy, but you could see the formation of the baby chicken in the egg, and you slurp it down like a shot. It's called balut. It's a Filipino dish. It's disgusting. I would never eat that. I don't eat brains. I don't eat eyeballs from fish. I don't eat cock. I don't eat balls from bulls or cows, or some people be eating that stuff. Not me. No siree, Bob. I don't touch genitalia. Food. That's not food to me. That's nasty. I eat meat. I like meat. That's it. The only skin I'll eat is pork rinds and skin from a fried chicken or a baked chicken. That's it. Other than that, I just want the white meat. That's it. No eyeballs, none of that junk. Nope. Sorry. I'm not that courageous. Mutant art. Let's see, hot dog water. Blech. Yeah, it does sound nasty. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Zach, have you considered getting a sexy sidekick co-host for your live streams? Ooh. Well, the live stream would turn into something else if that ever happened. No. I would like to figure out a way to get other people to be able to join the live stream and talk like other narrators. I know they be doing it. I just don't know how. No, I want to do more gaming stuff once I get a new computer so you guys could live stream and watch me play like scary video games on the PC. I'll play it in the dark and it'll be spooky. Man, the alarms are going nuts here. Hawaii is being hammered by a thunderstorm system, and my hometown is under flash flood. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Dark. I hope everything's cool on your end. Everybody's voting for Meg, huh? Zach, do you have to... Let's see. Zach, do you have to do weapon training when you were in the Navy, or just learn to cut hair and look after other Navy personnels? 9mm shotgun and 50 caliber machine guns. 9mm was just a boot camp thing, so that really doesn't count. I stood watches with a shotgun at the hangar bay. Got to shoot those bad boys. But the 50 caliber machine gun was by far my favorite. They're hooked up on the sides of the ships, and the bullets are like 5 or 6 inches long. And they're just... It's a badass gun. It's a badass gun. Yeah. But I was a barber too. Like, that was my day job on the ship. I was a barber. It was easy. Had air conditioning. Had movies playing on the TV. We had the radio playing music. Like, it was chill. You know, it was like... If I'm going to get paid based off my rank and not my job description, then I want an easy job. So that's what I told him. So, but yeah, the 50 caliber machine guns was by far my favorite. Not necessarily, no. Not for the Navy. Most of the job descriptions don't require any weapons training. If you have to stand certain watches, you do. During General Quarters, which is GQ, or throughout Operation Iraqi Freedom, which was during the war with George Bush after 9/11. I joined the military like right after that, fresh out of high school. I stood watches like during the whole cruise with the 50 caliber machine gun. I never got to shoot anything, but I stood the watches the whole time we were out there. Pig's feet. Oh, you eat pig's feet? Not me. I don't eat feet neither. Nope. I don't eat chicken feet, pig's feet. My feet, your feet, ain't happening. If you got cute feet, maybe. I'm just kidding. No. No feets, no privates, no brains, no eyeballs, no ears, no nips, nothing. I just want meat with my food. I'm not that risky. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat pickled pig's feet. That's nasty. God, man, no. Yeah, my stomach would turn too. Did anybody just lose screen? Nope. Still got the screen on my end. If that happens, that means there's a glitch and basically the live stream's over for the night. It does happen though. Sometimes this will go black and it'll just cut off. It's not me if that ever happens. That just means there was a glitch with Streamlabs OBS, and it turned off. So if that happens unexpectedly, no, it wasn't me. It just happens. That makes sense. My ex-husband was a submariner radio man, and I always wondered why he had to get certs, but it's the watches that you have to stand. Got it. Yeah. Megan knows about us filthy sailors. Wow, submarine men. Man, there's no way I could do submarines. Nope. I could swim, right? You gotta know how to swim to be in the Navy. But to be a submariner, to go underwater for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet in the pure blackness of the deep ocean? Hell no. You're freaking high if you think I'm going in a submarine. That was one of the options, too. They actually offered an extra couple $100 on people's paychecks to do it. There's no way in hell I would ever go on a submarine. Never. I don't even want to get on it at Disneyland. I don't like being submerged underwater. It's just a phobia. I could be on a ship. I could jump. I could swim. I could grab a buoy. I could wear a life vest and swim. If anything happens in a submarine, you're SOL. Sorry. I would never. I don't care how much money you would offer me. I would never go in a submarine. That's just me, though. I think you have to have an open mind to that lifestyle and those tight quarters. Being underwater for that long. I mean, how do you have a smoke? You can't. You're underwater. You can't even have a smoke. And hell, everybody smokes in the Navy. Man. Dark says, oh man, I haven't had sweet sour pig's feet in a ugh. Dude, that's gross. That doesn't even sound good. I put a halved green apple in my pig Feet makes it more tender. Oh, you could have all that pig feet. I don't eat feet. Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they be eating, like, chocolate-covered grasshoppers. People do eat that. It's considered like a delicacy. They even have, like, chili-powdered grasshoppers where they're, like, marinated in chili powder. And they're crunchy, and you just eat them like little chips. But they're grasshoppers, and they sell them in baggies. I don't touch that either. Sorry. I don't. I remember when I used to work in fire safety. A couple years back in fire protection. I was in sales, and then I did sprinkler inspections, fire hydrant inspections, extinguishers. My boss brought in, or was it the other coworker, a baggie of like chili powdered grasshoppers, and they were eating them. I'm like, he's like, just try one. I'm like, nope. I'm not going to do it. Nope. I don't eat insects. I'm sorry, I don't. It's gross. Mm-mm. Yeah, going on a tour of a submarine, I was wondering who could live in a tin can for months. It's so tight in there. Yeah, it's so tight quarters down there. At least on a ship, it's big. It's like a mini city. I was on an aircraft carrier, which is the largest ship there is in the Navy. And there's a ship store. There's a couple gyms. There's a barber shop. There's a hangar bay. There's a lounge. There's a cafeteria. There's places to go. And you could go outside and have a smoke, get some fresh air, check out the waves. On a sub, you don't get none of that. Mm-mm. What could you do with a drunken sailor? Is that a song? Thank you, military people, for what you guys and girls have done for me in Australia. Staffing up for the Middle East. Appreciate you all. Yeah, you're welcome. Rats and roaches have always turned my stomach. Ugh, I would never eat rats either. That's nasty, y'all. That's gross. I wouldn't even consider that at all. Absolutely not. Well, guys, you missed the live stream. Or, I'm sorry, you missed the video tonight. Hanging out with me in the dark forest, eating some pork chops. It came on at 6 o'clock, which would have been 9 o'clock in Jersey. Arizona time would have been 7 p.m. Colorado, Texas Central time would have been 8 p.m. I have no idea what time it is in Australia. But there was that I had a video tonight, but everybody missed it. Well, you guys did. So make sure once the live stream is over with, please go back to my channel and listen to tonight's story. It's an interview. It's a different type of story. It's not like a full-on, full story walkthrough in the woods, camping, blah, blah, blah. It's actually an interview about someone who had a Wendigo encounter while they were camping. So it's a short video, shorter than usual. Usually my videos are close to 20 minutes or more, but this video is actually like 11 minutes long. It's actually fairly short. Hobo plays 69. Consume rodent. Hey, Hobo, what's up? Welcome to the Dark Forest. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Master Splinter. Roaches, hell no. My skin just crawled. That's nasty. Wow, you're good with your time zones. Yes, absolutely. I know my time zones, at least for the U.S. I know Alaska is 1 hour behind Pacific Standard Time. So it's 7:10 p.m. in California, so it's 6:10 p.m. in Alaska. Meg says, I love the long ones. Yeah. The Uncle's Cabin. Yes, it's part 2. It's the Cheryl Winslow interview. It's part 2 from part 1. Yeah, Meg, a lot of people like the longer ones, especially if you're going to sleep to the videos or if you're like on a road trip. That makes perfect sense. Most people do prefer the longer ones. Tonight's was just a sequel to the first story, so I kind of had to do it in order to get to part 3, which I am fairly certain part 3 is going to be a long story because I have a feeling it's going to be the final part of the series. Because part 1 was a good 20 plus minutes long. Then there's this interview, and it's the person from part 1 that's interviewing this other person in part 2. And then part 3, I can't tell you until you listen to part 2, then you'll understand what the direction is going to go into for part 3. I know that's kind of a mind twist, but basically you got to hear part 2 to understand part 3. But guarantee it'll be a long one. Let's see. Hold on one second. Yes, I can. See, I don't have any moderators to do this for me. Give me a second. Yeah, what's up with the music? It paused. It doesn't even tell me. What the hell? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll send you the link for part 1. And then part 2 is just going to be the newest video, which is tonight. But I'll send that link too for you. Alright, let's see here. Oh, my computer's so slow right now because I'm live streaming. Where is it? There it is. Man, my computer's slow. Come on. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so here is the link for the first story. Part 1. Come on. Here we go. There is the link to part 2, which came out tonight. So there you go. So there's both links to the series. Part 3 he's working on right now. I expect it to be a pretty long video, so don't worry. Tonight's is short, though, because it's just like an interview. I have some mods. They're just not here tonight. Yeah, I have about 3 or 4 different mods, but none of them showed up today, and that's really rare. Usually somebody's here. Girth. I don't know. 9/14, the Thursday here, Bruce. Oh, 9/14 Thursday, Bruce. Okay. Well, this thing keeps buffering and buffering for me now, so I might just continue my game of Metro Exodus. Been nice chatting. Alright, Fistful, thank you for coming by. The reason why it was glitching a lot was because I had to open up another window for Meg to look up the videos for the links to the stories that she was looking for, that she was asking for in the chat room. So I had to open up another web browser, find the video, copy and paste the link into the live stream. That's why it was acting like that. It should probably go back to normal at this point, because now all I have open is the background music, and should be good from there. Let's see. Alright, but thank you for coming by, Fistful. We had lots of fun. We had some jokes. Talked about some cool movies. Rambo versus Duke. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff. Had a good talk about food. Kielbasa and sauerkraut, pumpernickel bread, pie, cornbread, collard greens from Panda. So, yeah, we had some really fun discussions today. Definitely had some fun. And thank you so much to everyone who donated to the Dark Force tonight. Thank you so much. And thank you to Meg for signing up and joining the Dark Forest family. Let's see here. StreamYard. I've never even heard of StreamYard. That must be a different server. I use Streamlabs because it's the first and only thing I knew how to use. It really, honestly, is it's not Streamlabs. Remember I was mentioning earlier I wanted to live stream and play video games with you guys? Play some scary video games in the dark? It's my computer. It's not Streamlabs. My computer is like 12 years old. It's like a quad-core 8 GB computer. It's really slow. The RAM is just not there. Doesn't have a lot of... I guess it just doesn't have enough storage space, or maybe the video card kind of sucks. I don't know. But it's not the best computer. I need an upgrade. It's going to cost probably about... I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to cost me over $1,000 for the computer that I want. Because I want like 32 gigabytes. I want like hardcore RAM, hardcore video card, audio card. I want 2 screens. I want my keyboard to have lights on it and shit. Like, I want it to look so cool, you know? And then for that, it's going to cost some money. But no, don't be sorry. It's all good. No, it's not Streamlabs though. It's totally my computer. My computer sucks. Take it slow, Fist. Mutant? That didn't sound right. You got booted, but you're back. Hey, welcome back, Mutant. Appreciate it. And shout out to Mutant for the donation. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Panda says I fry catfish and everyone's going for the sloppy Joe, and I made yesterday's story of my life. Damn it, Meg!
Oh, this is Glenn Quagmire. Giggity, 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 oh, go, 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 giggity. All right. Huh.
Let's see. Peter Griffin voice. Hey, Lois.
Oh, what's going on, Peter? Giggity.
No! Why, you little? Zach, I first heard from you on an interview on Dezombified. That's when I subscribed. Oh, yes. I remember when he asked me to do an interview. I just did an interview for a Facebook group as well. It's called Cryptid and Paranormal Junkies. That's what they're about. Cryptids and paranormal stories and myths and legends. And it's on Facebook, and they reached out to me privately and asked me to do a interview. So I did that with them last week, I believe, on Friday night. Last Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm right there with you, Meg. My computer's like 12 years old. It's just slow. It sucks. It's still a Windows 7. I don't even have Windows 10. All the new games I want to play, like all the scary horror games that I want to live stream with you guys, they all want Windows 10. I don't even have Windows 10. That's how backed up it is. 1,700 on a new PC. Ooh. My friend said he could custom build me one with 32 gigabytes and all the bells and whistles I could ask for like 1,500. And that's custom built. He would have to go to his computer store and pick up the necessary parts and build the tower like from scratch. Dang, you paid 1,700 for a new PC. Meg is ballin', y'all. She's ballin'. Shot calling, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Holla, get laid tonight. A little more song when the game of time in the highway. I don't know the rest of the song, sorry. I tried. That's a lot of money, though. Eventually I'll get around to doing that, too. Just not right now. Right now, everything is being saved up for the move out to Tennessee. Yeah, right? It better tell me I'm pretty and rub my feet if I'm going to spend that much money on a computer. That's hilarious. You think you're in their Facebook group? Maybe. All you have to do is search it. Cryptid and Paranormal Junkies. I'm also in the Paranormal Roundtable. That's another Facebook group I'm in. Paranormal Lounge, but Paranormal Roundtable is cool. There's another... Shoot, what is it? Sanctuary of Horror. What else? Dogman / Werewolf Discussion. That's another Facebook group I'm in. I'm also in the Midnight Society Continued. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Cryptid Squad is another really cool Facebook group. It's called The Cryptid Squad. Their main, leader, admin person's usually in these live streams, and that's how I know about that. And they're always promoting my channel over there. The Cryptid Squad, so shout out to them. There's another one called Crypto Normal Encounters with B. Moss. Another page is called High Strangeness. So I'm a part of all of those. And I also have a Facebook page as well, and Instagram. I'm everywhere. Nice. You got the pimped out one with the colors on it? Nice. Oh, yes, it's always good to have some new toys. Absolutely. One day I'll have a new computer. But for now, this is working. It hasn't died on me yet. Ha! That's a good one, Panda. That was nice. Yeah, good one. Yeah. Your friend sounds like a good person. I'd try that route. Yes, but my buddy of mine, he lives in Texas. So, in order for him to put that together for me, I'd have to fly him out to Tennessee and then drive him around, get all the stuff, and then he'd have to build it and put it together and then fly him back to Texas. So, I mean, yeah, that's more money. So now I got to pay for his plane tickets. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I could find one that's custom built already, like being sold in the stores or something that's already got everything I want on it already. All right, Dark, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Meg says, I don't even know where I found this channel. I think it was from another page. Well, I've been featured on other channels like Darkness Prevails, Swamp Dweller. I've been on Being Scared, We Shouldn't Be Here, Mr. Haunted, a number of small channels. I'm on like 6 or 7 different Facebook groups. You could have found me anywhere. Maybe it was just a random selection on YouTube home screen. Who knows? I really can't answer that question. But I'm glad you're here now, and I hope you become a regular now that you've joined the Dark Forest. Unicorps just moved to Tennessee. Another good one. Ah, cool. Yeah, you could get a secondary little cheap car for $1,700. Yeah, don't know how long it'll last you, but you could get one. Solid state hard drives are the way to go for now. Nice. I don't know anything about that stuff. I know how to edit videos, record, live stream, and check email. That's about as far as I go. I got one more piece of pork chop here. I don't even want it. I'm full. I'm stuffed. I don't know what states have Goatman. I've only done a few stories of Goatman. I'm not sure. I'm also waiting to, once I get the computer upgrade, is I want to do live streams, which actually have a camera. And I want to play some games with you guys in the chat room. Like, I want my live streams to be like the best time of your life. Like, a lot of people live stream, but I want mine to be like, damn, that dude's so much fun. Like, I want to have like a drinking game. I want to make this little Wheel of Fortune thing where I could spin it on the table and there'll be different sections to like how many shots I could take, or ask a personal question, or tell me your favorite movie or favorite song, favorite artist. Like, it'll be random questions on the wheel. And then certain people will win things, spin the wheel, You know, it could be this person's turn. I'll spin the wheel. They ask a question or they tell me what to do on the wheel. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some killer games that we could play while we live stream. Eventually, once the computer's fully set up correctly that way, I definitely want to do that. So that is something, another reason why I need a new computer as well, because I want to do some extra stuff for live streaming. That and the video gameplay as well for live streams. Stay away from Best Buy. Oh, really? Oh, so I always go to Best Buy. Oh, I love Best Buy. It's the only place I know to go for computers, actually. Because Fry's is, like, going bankrupt. Like, they're on their way out right now. Fry's is gone. NSVG, hello, man. What's up? You're pretty late. I'm about to end this live stream. You're about 3 hours too late, buddy. But welcome. Thanks for showing up. Yes, yeah, I actually saw the thing on Facebook Marketplace. Haha, looked it up, looked up the specs and saw it was actually a good deal for the video card and everything in it. Screw Best Buy. Oh, okay. So it was already custom built when you bought it on Marketplace? Like, ooh, I'm kind of iffy about buying something used like that on a Marketplace, especially for that kind of money. Like, you don't know if there's viruses or any cookies or anything weird like that. I would rather just pay someone to make me a custom built one. So if I just, hopefully I could just meet someone that could do that for me if I pay them or something. We're here because you're funny already. I know. I try to be funny. I try to be spooky. I just try to keep everybody entertained. That's what the live stream's about. If you're live streaming and you're boring as hell, good luck. But yeah, guys, also check out the merchandise if you haven't already, especially the new people that are here. I have a lot of cool-ass merchandise in my online store, including leggings, female clothing, male clothing, unisex clothing, which is for guy or girl. I have several different t-shirt designs. I have like 3 different stickers. I got 2 or 3 different mugs. I got a lot of cool-ass stuff, guys. So if you guys want to rock, if you guys want shout-outs online, I do promotions for people that buy my merchandise on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you buy anything off the merchandise, rock it, take a selfie or whatever, pose for it. If you send me an email with the picture, I know Leslie, she's on here. She's done it. She's already bought a second item. I also sell face masks. I promote your picture and give you guys like shout outs, and I mention it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. So just throwing it out there, guys, if anybody's interested in rocking some of the Dark Forest. I support my fans if they support me, so it's a full circle of spookiness. I'm going to send that link into the chat room right now just so you guys could check out the merch. See if there's anything that catches your eye. All the stuff comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes. I got some tank tops. I got some sweaters. crap. I missed. HTTPS. Boom. There you go. There's the website. Evil Monkey Ninja Gamer, what's up? Yeah, he's also another channel member. So what's up? $1,449 on a gaming laptop. Yep. If it's a gaming thing, yep. Yep, I got leggings too, Meg. All kinds of colors and everything. It's cool. You should check it out. Amazon has payment plans on some computers. You really don't want to build a gaming PC right now. GPUs are overpriced. Leggings, yes. I'm wearing a Dogman Encounters tank top shirt right now. Nice. My friends laugh at me when I wear it because they're jealous that it's so badass. I bet they do. And after you check out my merchandise, their knees might get weak because it's so amazing. Like they might just like pass out. Like, oh my god, your fashion is so amazing. Where do you get your clothing? So let me show you the leggings. Let me find it here. Actually, this is one of the new t-shirt designs. Right there. If you click that link, you check out. That's a t-shirt design that I came out with. It's this font. No, like, big imaging or anything like that. Let's see here. I have the Freaky Elves t-shirt. It also comes in a sweater. There's the Freaky Elves in the Dark Forest. And where's the leggings? Here it is. Here's the leggings gone. It's called, the title of it is called Leggings Gone Wild. Very good fabric too, by the way. I was told. Very good quality leggings. They're not thin. They're not cheap. They won't rip on you. They're very, very good quality. So yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea. Some of the stuff, like I said, I got a ton of merchandise. The first time I stumbled on here, that's what got me. Half asleep, heard "spread me like butter," and I was like, okay, done. This guy is legit. You bet your ass I am. I'm almost at 14,000 subscribers. I am completely undersubbed, too. Realistically, I should have a lot more subscribers, but I think it was just my time frame on doing this channel. If I would have started a couple years ago, I would have a lot more subscribers. I think I kind of started a little late in the game, so I'm just trying to catch up. What's up, Robert? Welcome to the Dark Forest. What's going on, dude? Yeah, on the Freaky Elves t-shirt, at the top, it does say "spread me like butter." I also have a t-shirt that says, toast up those buns. And it's completely PG, kinda, so you could wear it for Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. Like I said, anything you guys pick up, send me a selfie, and I'll promote you. I'll give you some social media promotion on all social media accounts that I have. Everything's good, Evil Monkey. I'm about to log off, actually, because I need to do the dishes and have a quick smoke and then watch some Supernatural. Thanks for the greatest stream, Zach. Had a good time. See everyone next time. Hey, Mutant, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the donation. I really appreciate that. And I'll be on next Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays are pretty much my days now because Fridays I'm not really available. So I'll be live streaming on Thursday nights again, next week. So, yeah, let's see. Yes, welcome to the Dark Forest, Robert. Yes. Evil Monkey says, I'm going to get the burrito mug. You should. That killer burrito's tight. I came up with that idea. I didn't draw it, but I came up with the idea. Like the design of it. With the guacamole and the carne asada and all that. It's pretty sweet. That's actually our mascot for the Horror Burrito podcast, where we make fun of horror movies and all movies, and we do movie reviews and we rate them and stuff. And those podcasts actually show my face. Doesn't seem like anybody notices, and everybody's saying, like, what do you look like? What do you look like? I'm like, you obviously don't watch my podcasts. Even though the video quality is really crappy and you barely see it, and the coloring's usually really bad, because I guess the program the editor uses isn't like top-notch or nothing, but it does show my face. You could buy stuff. There's only a handful of items that won't ship outside of the U.S. Most of it is international shipping. Bruce, so you'll have no worries. You have no problem buying stuff. I know the stickers and the leggings will not sell outside of the U.S., but mostly everything else does. I know all the t-shirts are international. Let's see here. Man, there's a lot of messages on my phone right now because of that video that just got posted here. Let me see. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see here. Okay, that's Twitter. Man. Let's see here. I'm behind on a lot of messages here. Oh well. Anyways, guys, we are at 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 57 seconds. I think I'm going to end the live stream, guys. This is one of the longest live streams I've done in a while. I'm sure next Thursday we'll have another long live stream as well. So come up with some new topics for next week, guys. I try to come up with fresh new material, new jokes, new funny stuff, movies, food, whatever we're going to talk about. Think of some new stuff. Movies that are coming out later this year, stuff we've seen the years prior, whatever it may be. Scary stories. We want to talk about some more cryptids, paranormal experiences, paranormal places, insane asylums, haunted cabin in the woods, whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, the links are there, guys, for all the newcomers. I threw out a few different links for my online store. Again, I will give shout outs to anybody that buys the merch and sends me selfies on 4 different social media platforms.